Alright, hello everybody, this is Andre from Jerome Foods once again, so I hope that you're enjoying your Tuesday, you're having a wonderful week. Now, this video is going to be pretty short, I'm going to get straight to the point, and that is, what is the best diet for weight loss, aka fat loss? Because a lot of people have been asking me, okay, there's like a lot of clean diets out here, you got the Atkins diet, the paleo diet, intermittent fasting, and then you have, the Atkins diet, and you have all these diets out here. I mean, yes, they can help you lose weight or eating clean, but the main problem is, most of these are not sustainable. They restrict certain foods or macronutrients. So if it's a low-fat diet, you're going to be getting, more protein and more carbs, but you're messing up with fat. If it's a low-carb diet, then you're probably going to get, more protein, more fat. Or if it's a very, very high protein diet, then you're going to have to sacrifice, fat and carb intake, and that's not the best thing to do. So to find out what the best diet for you for your weight and fat loss goals is one that you can stick to for the long term. So whether that's intermittent fasting, find out what works for you and what foods that you enjoy with the least amount of effort on your part. You don't have to think about it, and just stick with that, because when you truly are eating the foods that you enjoy and that are part of your lifestyle and that you prefer cooking, it's going to be a lot easier for you to stick to it in the long term. And that was my problem, was when it came to me getting shredded, losing fat, and getting the body that I wanted. I was focusing on all these gimmicks, all these fads, and for me, intermittent fasting works best, as well as having a flexible diet. So a flexible diet is basically, for me, I make sure that I get 70 to 80% of my calories and macronutrients from whole healthy foods. So like cauliflower for vegetables, spinach. Protein would be ground beef, tuna, mackerel, mahi-mahi. And for my carbs, I like to have oatmeal, jasmine rice, potatoes, sweet potatoes, roasted potatoes. And then the other 20% of my calories would typically come from, like sweets. So ice cream, sugar, donuts, cereal, brownies, all that stuff. But the main thing is you want to get a lot of nutrients in your diet. You don't want to be in a situation where you're just eating a bunch of junk food all the time, because, yes, you can still get shredded and have a wonderful physique and lose fat if you're eating, junk food like corn chips, Pop-Tarts all the time. But you're going to be missing out on a lot of important macronutrients in your diet. And on top of that, it's not going to feel your best, and that can lead to health problems over time. So I was wanting to say that don't use this as a license to just eat crap all the time. It's not going to help you in the long run. And also, what I also want to talk about is with intermittent fasting, if you are going to try it, there are various forms, but the most effective is like do the 16-8 fast. And that means you fast for 16 hours, and then you eat within an 8-hour window. So let's say you go to bed tonight at 10 p.m., you would basically fast until 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, and you will eat within that 8-hour window from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. And I find this works for most people, especially the people that I talk to and coach, as well as myself. It's more sustainable, because when it comes to fat loss, you're able to eat just 2 big meals per day. Like 4 to 6 hours after you wake will be your first meal, which will be a small meal, and then you can have a giant dinner. And if you really desire, if you have the room for it, you can have a small dessert right before you go to bed. And that's all I want to talk about, is when it comes to reaching your fitness as well as your fat loss goals, you want to focus on dietary adherence. So what diet can you stick for? What diet can you stick with for the longest period of time that you actually enjoy and it doesn't feel like a burden or struggle? And you start with that. If you have any more questions, just feel free to let me know. We have a discussion about it. And I hope that you have a good night, and see you.